Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to another vlog, guys. Welcome to another vlog. Okay, guys, so today's vlog is about quitting. Do you feel like quitting or giving up? Well, guess what? I'm here to tell you that quitting is not an option. Quitting is not an option. We're not going to quit. We're going to press through. We're going to fight the good fight, and we're going to go through whatever it is that we feel or that's making us feel that we want to quit. All right, guys? So, listen, if you're battling with depression, right? If you're battling, you have some stress issue. If you're battling a divorce, if you're battling issues in your relationship, you're battling homelessness, you're battling financial situation, whatever issue that you're battling right now and you just feel like giving up, I'm just here to tell you that quitting is not an option. Question: when you quit, what's the next step? I'm going to give it all up, quit, and then what? Then what? Right? So we're not going to quit. Instead of quitting, we're going to revamp. We're going to reevaluate our life and we're going to push forward. Cannot give up. You cannot give up, God. Guys, you cannot give up. Remember, John 3 verse 16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son." Right? He gave his only begotten son for us, guys. That alone in itself is motivation. That alone in itself is a drive. Why am I quitting? Look what God did for us. He gave his only begotten son for us. So we should not be here stressing. But guess what? We are human. We are human and these things happen. Right? These things happen. Depression is very real, guys. I myself might have fallen in a little depression before. Right? But guess what? I did not let depression hold me down. I pushed through. There was many times when I felt like just laying in that bed, staying in that bed. But then that voice in my head keeps saying, get up, get up. What's going to happen to your children if you just lay here in the bed? Who is going to take care of them? They need a mother. They don't just need any mother. They need a fit mother. They need a sane mother. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to push myself. I had to push myself to get up out of that bed every single day. You know why? Because I had a why. And my why is my beautiful children. My purpose is my children. My purpose is to spread love to others. My purpose is to motivate others. So with me being dampered, with me being a depression, I cannot elevate anyone. I cannot encourage anyone. So I have to drive myself. I push myself. I was determined to get up out of that bed every single day because I had a purpose. I have a why. You understand? So do not let any of these things that you're battling hold you down. Do not. Quitting is not okay. Quitting is not an option. Keep on telling yourself that I have come too far. There's a song. They sing, God did not brought me this far to leave me nor forsake me, guys. You understand? You have to stay rooted and grounded with the word of the Lord. Whenever you're feeling down, whenever that voice is coming in your head, go for your Bible. Reach for your Bible. The word in the Bible will motivate you. It will encourage you. Quitting is not okay. It's not an option. And like I said, yes, we are human. And there are times when we do feel like giving up. There's times when we said, I'm going to throw in the towel. But think about it for a second. When you throw in that towel, what's next? What's the next move? You're going to be right back at square one, right? And that's not what you're looking for. That's not what you need, right? So you're not going to quit. You're not going to give up. You're going to find that little urge in yourself. Push yourself, right? If you're battling with an addiction, smoking or drinking, ask yourself, what is my purpose on this earth? Why was I being created to be on this earth? It's a reason why you're here. It's a reason why you're here. All right, guys? So I'm going to just refer to a story from the Bible. And this story is the story of the bleeding woman. The story of the bleeding woman. And I'm just going to share with you a little bit of it. And the courage that she had that got her healed. The faith that she had that got her healed. The belief that she had that got her healed. Right? So, as we all know, she had the issue of blood dealing with. Now, guys, you guys can refer in the Bible. There are scriptures in the Bible that goes with that story. And you could look at Mark 5, verse 28. Mark 5, 22, Mark 5, 22 to 24. Mark 5, 21, 24, 30, 31. And then you have Mark 5, verse 23. You have Mark 5, verse 25. These are some places in the Bible. So you want to refer to Mark. Once you go to Mark, then that's where it starts. Mark 5. Mark 5 is where you're going to find those verses. So if you want to read Mark chapter 5, and you just read those verses, and then you'll understand the story of the woman with the issue of blood, right? So in her mind, and this is what she keep on telling herself, she keep on repeating this in her head: if I touch his clothes, I will be healed. If I touch his clothes, I will be healed. And she keep on repeating this in her head constantly, until one day she heard that God was going to be at a concert in her town, right? God was going to show up. God was going to be there, right? The man that heals. And she was determined that she wanted to go. All she wanted to do was to touch the hem of God's garment. That's all she wanted to do. Because she knew in her mind, and she believed that if she touched the hem of God's garments, then she was going to be healed, right? So she then went out there, and she went forth. She pushed through that crowd. She made her way through that crowd. Remember, guys, she was known to be unclean. She pushed herself through that crowd just to touch the hem of God's garment. And after touching that garment, she did believe that she was healed. And guess what? Jesus turned to her and said, not to her, Jesus asked, who touched my garment? The disciples started to laugh. God uttered it again. Who touched my garment? Right? They pointed out the lady. God did say to her, because of your faith, you are now healed. So I'm just here to encourage somebody here today. Don't give up. Quitting is not an option. Quitting is not an option. Whatever the situation that you're going through, pray about it. Push forward. Keep on pressing on. Keep on pressing on. And always ask yourself, why did I start? Why did I start? All right, guys? So keep on pressing on. Keep on pushing forward. Keep on praying. Keep on trusting God. Keep on believing. Keep on having faith. And it will be okay. All right, guys? Remember, God is love. Read your Bible. Prayer can move any mountain. Prayer can take you out of any situation that you're going through. All right, guys? Until next time, guys, I love you guys with the love of the Lord. Keep on praying and be safe now. Bye.